Hey, what's up, fam? Thank you for joining me again for more Clear Obscure Expedition 33 gameplay. Um, if you're joining for the first time or if you're watching this without without watching my videos before, my name is Jaybee and I'm a gamer, I'm a streamer, a new content creator, a new gaming content creator, and I just enjoy playing games. So thank you all for joining. Um, as with the previous ones, the like, the shares, the support on the previous videos have meant the world to me, and I would implore you to please continue to support a new gaming content creator. I know there are thousands, if not millions, out there, but I promise to always bring you the best content. Even if it's faceless, you would always hear the emotions through my voice. And I hope I become your favorite content creator with time or as time goes on. So thank you again for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting generally. So without further ado, let's jump right back into it, shall we? And so we are back. So this is the manor, the house that we randomly found in the middle of I can't remember what the name of the place is now, but we found this house and it was the house that Maya was in, if you guys remember. And if you feel lost, you can catch up on the previous videos. They are recorded. So I said I didn't want to interact with the guy standing at the door because it could probably trigger a boss fight. Yeah, I think most of the rooms are locked, which excuse me, which would mean that we would have to explore those doors later as time goes on when they become unlocked. Oh, so we just jumped through a painting there. And there's a painting of a dog, which literally took me a minute or two to get my head around it. It almost felt initially like the head of the dog was upside down, but that's just me tripping, I guess. But to be fair, I had seen that before somewhere online that you could do that, and that was why I tried it. Those are one of the hidden secrets. There are plenty of them in the manor, like that. In this area. But yeah, I think let's just trigger whatever it is that this will come up with. But before I do that, let me change the outfits for the expedition party. Let me start with Maya. So by default, they look like this. They have the expedition uniform, but we can change that to this. Claire, Gomage, and the flower suit. I think this one looks really nice, actually. The flower suit looks nice. And one thing I think I like doing is to have all my expedition members have the same outfit on, so like a uniform sort of thing or kind of thing. So let's change the outfits and have all of them in the flowers uniform. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I think that this works. They all look different. So let's go.
Again. We just trained earlier. All right. But this time I have backup.
No, apparently the curator is asking to train. I said it. I said this is going to trigger a boss fight.
Please, survive!
Okay, I can trigger a jump counter attack. There's just something about the SC, the soundtrack, both for the exploration and the battles, that is just awesome. So Mael has different stances: the defensive stance, the offensive stance, the virtual stance. Okay. So the virtual stance deals a lot more damage. Offensive deals more damage but takes increased damage, and the defensive takes less damage. Okay. So switching between stances without interruption to switch between stances without interruption to maximize our skills effect. That's fine. Let's go. Okay, she always starts with the offensive switch, offensive stance. Okay. So Spark and Percy switches her back to defensive stance.
Let the ink flow.
I'm not sure that Looney's attack did much damage. Okay. We got that right. I mean, I think we're just looking to charge the overcharge, to create the overcharge for Gustav. Nothing much aside that. When Mile is in offensive stance, she deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maya will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or use a base attack. So cast a skill that switches Maya to defensive stance. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I jumped too early. I jumped way too early for that. But yeah, that's fine. Let's get it. I'm not sure the Curator attacked or anything.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
But the question is, who is the Curator, right? Just a random person, or perhaps the owner of this gigantic mansion, you know. And what's the Curator's deal? Looks like an ally. Okay. Oh. Means that can be opened, right? Because it looks like she's bending down towards that thing. Anyway, like I was saying, is the Curator a friend or a foe? Yeah. Apparently you need to look for those things on the wall, I guess, to open that. It probably would be 3, but we found 2. Oh, that's the last one. Yay, let's get it. So yeah, and it's open. Oh no, it's not, but it's almost open, so it probably needs one more. That's playing the theme song actually. Not quite sure where the last one would be. I thought we were supposed to look for 3, but apparently we're supposed to look for 4 of those rotating things. Yeah, we'll probably maybe look for them, like all the hidden stuff, maybe later, or in another just dedicated explorative video to find all the secret passages and things like that. But I'm sure we can always come back and get that, because it's probably going to be somewhere hidden. I mean, if you feel like you know where it is, you could let me know in the comments. Probably there's something I'm not saying as I just waddle around this area. But yeah, Um, let's go back to camp. Did we rest already? I think so. So we'll be back.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Jestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Yoko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best Jestrel merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
Alright. So just from merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. That's funny. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Okay, that's fine. I guess this is the first one that would challenge us to a duel. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Can be used as camp to upgrade weapons to level 3. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and then there's something that we can't see unless we fight the merchant. Let's fight the merchant then. Lune, Gustav, Mael. Okay, so we can only choose one person to fight the merchant. So, yeah, of course. Let's try mini, more. There's a donkey. I probably was going to choose Gustav anyway. What? Why is the merchant suddenly increasing its size? Come on, man. Nice. Oh, I didn't parry that. I parried the first one, but I didn't parry the second one. But we have the overcharge, so it's time to use it. Ain't it?
For those who come on.
Whoa. That did crazy damage. Now. Merchants have different attacks. Nice, let's get it. It's always good to finish a fight with a parry. Okay. Let's see. Exposing attack. Base attack applies defense less for 1 turn. Yeah, let's buy it. Yeah, I think that's all the merchant has to offer anyway. So let's equip that with Mayal, I guess. That's the one we just got from the merchant. So let's rest. You know, I would like to know for anyone who's played any turn-based game before, what is your favorite turn-based game? Like a game like this. What is your favorite turn-based game? And for those of us who have never played a turn-based game before, who are coming into it for the first time, oh, I think we've just gone around in a circle. Huh. Have we missed our way? No, I don't think so.
These dead
For-
Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
So for those of us who have played, or who have never played turn-based games before.
Guess we found 68's boat.
Oh wow,
There's a path.
that's
through the
big.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
What would you say is the best game that you've played in the last decade? If you had to give one game an award for the best game over the last decade, what game would that be? Why are these things growling? Just growling like my stomach when I've not eaten by 11 a.m. How are you doing? Guess you want to fight. Let's fight. Let's shoot the, and let's shoot the, and let's shoot. Okay, nothing else to shoot, but let's just shoot for the fun of it. I mean, let's shoot the. Thought as much. Didn't want to waste that because the floating enemies are always dodging. Very annoying. Let's use the immolation.
Okay.
Reduces the character's damage by 20%. Okay. I tried to parry that, but that didn't work at all. Nice. I got a new weapon too. We got a new weapon, that's nice. Did we just go from one battle to another?
Ready to obey.
Gustav, don't die!
Nice. I guess the best thing to do is to dodge the thunder or the lightning rather that thing creates. So thanks to anyone who is watching this at any time that you are watching it. This is new territory for me. I really just enjoy playing my games privately. But making a video out of my gameplay is new terrain. So, you know, still trying to get the hang of it, and that's why I would appreciate all the support. Let's try this Thunderfall. Oh wow, crazy damage. The Thunderfall looks very similar to the attack of the mine carrying Nevron. Please, let's not get into another battle. An advantage.
We can use that.
I thought Lina was going to say an advantage. She's always saying that. And what's this? Oh, I think that's a side quest. That means we need to go find a mine for that Nevron who isn't attacking. But I mean, let's probably focus on the main story for now, and we can do the side quests later. So sorry, Nevron. You're not getting your mine for now. You'll probably get it later when we've got the time. For now, we just want to focus on getting back to camp.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Oh, there's something there. I mean, we could either ignore and just keep moving, or try to fight them, just so that we can get that. I mean, why not? So this has a shield. Let's break the shield first. Okay, nice. We've broken the shield. And then let's shoot this. Powerless. Nice. So let's just attack. I mean, I think because this Nevron is bigger than the other one, I'm thinking we should just get this one out of the fight right off the bat. Nice. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh wow. Yeah, Luna is stunned. She probably will miss her turn, because she's definitely stunned. Nice. The overcharge is not ready. Almost ready. So probably, yeah, the overcharge is ready. Oh wow, nice. We didn't even need the overcharge at the end of the day, because Luna's Electrify and Thunderfall, just anything electrical damage, it's doing wonders at the moment.
We can use that.
Yeah, we could. Which way were we coming from? We're coming this way. Just out of curiosity, what's here? Oh, okay. This was the way that we came from. We came this way, and we were heading this way. Yeah, so we're headed this way, and we saw the shiny objects that we couldn't resist. Shiny object syndrome, they call it. Let's rest, and then the enemies will respawn if we go back that way. Anyway, we're not heading that way. So if you remember, I said that this requires us to scale the attributes according to the weapon. So this weapon wants us to scale vitality and might. We can also scale the rest, but it doesn't really matter that much. These are the two things that the weapon we are using at the moment wants us to scale. That's my understanding of. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. No. And if you remember, I said I just like to scale health over anything else. So that would be my typical scaling. I mean, maybe eventually if you get more points, I would scale, what's it called, might, just a bit to catch up with health. Okay, and then we have some skill points to unlock more skills. But I mean, we can always like do this later or check this out later. For now, let's just keep heading towards camp and let's just keep making progress. Oh, nice. New pictures.
Interesting.
Indeed. There's just something trippy. Oh, what was that? Should they not have put a jump scare warning? Because that really made me jump. There's just something trippy about the environment design in this area, these flying waters.
Nice.
The way the chroma is flowing or moves and things like that. Man, you made me jump, so I'm not letting you go. Come here, boy. Oh, I thought the overcharge from the previous battle will be carried over to this one, but apparently not, so we have to start charging all over again, which is fine. That's fine.
Chroma is flowing.
So let it flow.
Gustav, don't touch!
What's that guy doing? Feels like he's recharging the health of his partner or something. Nice. The overcharge is ready.
Parry it!
Nice. Well, the funny thing is that we haven't shut off the power. That's crazy. twice we've charged, we've gotten the overcharge, but we've not gotten to use it. I was just going to say we didn't shoot the power orb on the face of the Nevron, and I just shot it, and that was the end of the fight, which is fine.
Useful.
An advantage that came with the battle. I think that guy isn't dead. Get up. Let's focus on these guys one after the other. Oh.
Okay.
You didn't parry both. Parry the second one, not the first one, which meant that there wasn't any parry counter damage done. You're out of the fight. Bye.
Lune, watch out!
Let's parry. Oh. And on this turn, I parried the first one, but not the second one. That's fine. Bye. Almost feels like anytime we find something to collect, there's always a Nevron somewhere around the corner, looking, waiting for us to come get it. And sometimes that's just the way life is. To get to your goal, to get to what you want to achieve, you definitely have to go through what you would call the opposition. It could be distractions, it could be people who don't believe in what you're doing.
Expedition 68, Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Oh wow. And that's probably Elodie there. And that's another expeditioner with his head crushed against the rocks. For those who come after, right? I think a boss fight is about to begin. Because...
I don't like this.
Yep, a boss fight is about to begin. This doesn't look good at all. So yeah, as I was saying, sometimes when you want to get to your goal, there's always a Nevron lurking in the corner. But of course, in life, it's not a Nevron. It's, you know, opposition, anything. Yep, a boss fight.
Merde. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Oh wow, that's one big Nevron. We probably would have to go around, find another way. Which is sometimes how it is in life also. You know, you just need to know your capacity. You need to know exactly what you can handle at different points. We probably eventually would have the capacity, the weapons to face that, but definitely not now. We don't have the capacity to do that. You see, like I said, to get to that Lumina, Chroma, whatever, that shining thing at the end of this space, we need to go through this mime, through this opposition, through this enemy. And that's just the way life is. But we have to get to it. Oh, that made me jump. And he got to us first.
Lune, watch out!
Wow, that's a very strong mime. That almost did no damage.
A storm is coming.
Lune, watch out!
Before we continue, let me heal Lune, who has been at the receiving end of almost all the mime's attacks. I think this is the first mime we're fighting on the continent, like the real world mime. Aside the one we fought in Lumiere, and this one looks really, really tough because yeah, it's not taking a lot of damage, so we just need to keep at it, slow and steady. Yeah, the overcharge is ready. So why can't we use the overcharge?
Chroma is flowing.
Ready to carry.
Oh my god. We still can use skills.
Storm is coming.
Get ready.
Yeah. I think those are the attacks of the mime. It's just finding a way to do as much damage as possible. I don't think we need that.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, that didn't do a lot of damage. Nice. We finally got the counter damage. Oh my god, we still can't use the overcharge. Why?
Please survive.
A storm is coming.
I'm caught between doing damage and healing. But I mean, I think we need to be strategic about this. Let's put a marking shot on this guy.
Ready to carry.
And then we can use Mile to do a mark shot damage if that works. Yeah.
On me.
Oh well, Luna is dead. So let's revive her first. I still can't use.
Let me flow. Thunder.
Guard up.
Yeah, we still can't use the overcharge for Gustav.
Not looking good.
Strike.
Yeah, we're not doing as much damage as I thought we would. Oh, finally the overcharge.
For those who come after.
Okay, that did a bit of damage, actually.
Gustav, don't die!
Okay, it looks like we're starting to do a bit of damage. I'm thinking, let's use this Lumiere Assault.
Danger!
I mean, I think the best thing to do for the armor drops is just to dodge. Not sure how trying to counter that one would go.
Finesse and grace.
Almost there. Yep. Oh my god. Yay, let's get it. Finally. That took a while. And then we can get this.
You can use that.
All that fight. Just for this. It probably should have been a shorter fight if, you know, it was a bit more tactical and I got the parries and the dodges right. But hey, oh well. The way these things just jump and land from, like, jump out from nowhere and just land in front of me just makes me jump. Okay, so it looks like there are a lot of nevrons in this area. We definitely will be running into a
The
few.
building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Yep.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
So, let's fight a couple so we can explore the area in peace, you know.
On me. You'll die. Ready to carry. I'm ready.
Let's shoot this first. Shoot this next. And shoot this. Okay, bye.
Get ready.
The storm is coming.
Yeah, parrying is always way harder than dodging, but it offers the benefit of doing the counter damage, which makes the fight shorter, you know. Yeah. The parrying window is very, very short, and one needs to pay close attention to get the parrying right. Thanks, Looney.
This will be useful.
Oh, nice. I mean, if there's space, we can always equip that quickly, actually. Yeah. Can equip a couple of pictures. Let's equip this one and maybe this one. And then we can replace this one because the skill has already been learned. So let's go. Yeah, there are a lot of neurons here. That was a really good parkour move. The only thing is, I'm not quite sure if there are collectibles in this area. There are neurons, that's for sure, but they are collectibles. Maybe let's fight this one to find out. Let's fight this guy and his bodies. Yeah, I was wondering if this guy had anything to shoot, like any power orb. Yeah, that's the weak point. Probably has just one, which is fine. I'm trying to get the parry right. Nope.
Take cover. Let the ink flow.
That was the jump attack, which thankfully I remember that you need to jump and then counter. Oh, that does damage to all enemies at once. Nice. Oh wow. That did crazy damage. Bye.
Ready to evade.
Bye. Yeah, there's probably something inside this, but we don't have the power or the capacity to break that for now. So I mean, let's just keep it stepping. So which direction are we going in? I think we're going this way. How are you doing? How are you boys doing? I'm not trying to start a fight, but if you want a fight, you can always get a fight. But trust me, I'm definitely not trying to start a fight. Just trying to get to this.
Let us stay.
Wow. I like the fact that that does as much damage to the mine carrying Nevron as it does to the other Nevrons around it. Bye. Nice.
The storm is coming.
We got that counter perfectly. I'm happy about that. Bye. Bye bye. Like I said, there's so many Nevrons here, and that's why we keep running into battles every 5 seconds. Whoa, that was a base attack and it did so much damage. Bye. Whoa. Bye. Yeah, it definitely feels like we've cleared this area of Nevrons, which means that we can, or maybe not, which means that we can probably explore more and see what the area is about and possibly where we need to go from here, actually. Oh, nice, something.
Nice.
Energy 10 shard. Yeah, there are always collectibles around. How you guys doing? I thought I fought or probably go mad you guys already. I'm trying to figure out what direction we're supposed to be going, and I'm not sure if this will be us going back the way we came, but yeah. Oh no, we probably shouldn't have rested because
Watch out!
You're right.
It only attacked when...
It's coming!
alright, another boss fight. Another boss fight. Oh wow, I like the soundtrack. Yep, 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 yep. Let's get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, let me focus on the fights and just stop dancing to
Grace.
the fight soundtrack.
Brace yourself.
Oh,
A storm is coming.
it delayed the last jump. That was clever and annoying at the same time.
Thunder.
Let's switch to offensive, and then for the next attack we would use the spark. Oh, the overcharge is ready. Let's go.
For those who come after.
Let's spill some ink.
And then the spark.
On me.
Nice. Oh wow. Go blue does what? Grows flowers. No, go blue. We are not doing that. Nice. I don't know what the flowers would do, but we're definitely not doing that here. Go blue, we have to make it a fair fight, okay? Lumiere Assault to charge. And now the overcharge is ready. Go blue, can you stop regenerating these flowers? Can you stop with these flowers, go blue? Please. You go angry because of the flowers to start with. Nice. Yeah, overcharge.
For those who come after.
Nice, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Let's use the Thunderfall. Nice. Go blue, please. For the love of God, stop regenerating these flowers. Nice. To be fair, I don't know what the flowers will do, but I just don't want to find out, you know. Ah, I see. Apparently the flowers turn to shields. Go blue. I knew you were up to something. Naughty go blue. Naughty go blue. Feel the bone, go blue. Oh my god. Missed that third parry. Missed that third parry. Oh, bye go blue. Bye go blue.
For those who come up.
Bye. Bye bye.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation. Putain! Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
All right. I just really enjoyed the interaction between all the characters, you know. I totally understand Gustav's angle, you know. Yeah, if he knows that he has a duty to protect Mael at all costs, but also has a duty to the expedition. So it's not really easy to be caught in between those two important responsibilities. Are we done here? I don't know. But yeah, let's head out.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
as expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here is not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've have a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gommage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gommage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know.
Sure. Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
Oh, the curator finally decided to come to camp. That's nice. The curator offers his services. I mean, let's upgrade expeditionary resources. Okay. Okay. Let's upgrade this. Let's upgrade this. I've not found a way to upgrade this, which is fine. How many Lumina points? 19. Yeah, for some reason she's the youngest and I just feel like I should give her the last Lumina point. But I think the way this works is that for every Lumina point, you would then be able to use any Pictos that has been converted to a Lumina as a permanent skill based on the Lumina points available. If that makes sense, it will make sense in a bit. So this is the Pictos equipped, but these are the Luminas, which are the Pictos that have been learned and they've become Luminas. Lumina, a passive effect that you can activate once you have mastered the corresponding Pictos. Okay, a Pictos is mastered after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Luminas are learned for all characters at the same time and can be activated by multiple characters. So Pictos can just be equipped by one character, but Luminas can be equipped by all the characters after they've been converted from pixels to luminous. Okay. So let's filter by, maybe we should filter by this. Yeah. Or damage. Maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, well. So these are the pixels that have been converted into luminous. So let's do maybe critical burn. What's versatile? Okay, let's do this, and let's do the, and let's do the. So I spent all the lumina points available on 3 luminous gained from the pictures that I equipped earlier. So dead energy, let's do this. Let's do augmented attack. Let's do this. And yeah, maybe that. So let's do the dead energy. Let's do the versatile. Let's do the augmented attack. Let's do the dodger and the staggering attack. I think that's all we can do at the moment. So let's see if we can upgrade the weapons. Curator can upgrade weapons. The list of available weapons for the current character is shown on the left of the screen. Okay, that's fine. So let's change the weapon to this one. Let's upgrade to this one, I think. Oh, we don't have enough. So let me change. Let's change the weapon to this one. Yep. That looks cool. Let's change the weapon to this. And let's change this weapon to this. Those are the only upgrades available anyway. I don't think the Curator has anything else to offer. Yeah, leave. So that's it for the curator, in case you are wondering what the curator would probably be able to do for us at camp. That's it. Sorry if I sound a little tired. It's really late, and I've got work in the morning. So let's rest. And that probably would be where we would be ending the stream, or like the video, the recording for this session, for this episode. Thank you so much for joining, for the support, for the likes, for the shares, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Let's upgrade this. I'm not really a fan of upgrading anything that has to do with luck in most games, just because it probably may be because I don't feel like it's necessary, or I just don't believe in luck. So let's do defense. I probably will have to reset all this actually, because the weapons have changed, so have their scaling requirements. So for instance, this weapon is requiring me to scale up the might, agility, and defense. This is requiring me to scale up the might, defense, and luck. And this is requiring me to scale up might, agility, and luck. So as you change the weapons, what they want you to scale for each of them will change. But you don't always have to. Yeah, so I would probably do all this later, but for now, let's...
How did the Jestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Jestrels.
Yeah, let's interact with...
Told you Jestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
I don't think there's anything else to do. Maybe writing. Also, you can check up on others, you can go to sleep. You can remember the current objective, which is to find the Jestra village in the middle of the ancient sanctuary. Let's write in the journal.
For those who come after.
For those who come after.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Jestral village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, At least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Told you, Jestrels.
You did not.
Well,
Okay.
How did the Gestrels...
I'm not sure.
I can't wait.
Okay, I think there are no more new interactions. So, thank you all for joining this stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is where I'll be ending this session, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Keep being happy. Cheers. Bye.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.